Have you ever had your mind go completely blank in the middle of a conversation? That moment of panic when you suddenly have nothing to say? It's not just you, and it's definitely not because you're boring. Here's the truth. The conversation paradox is that we don't run out of things to say because we have too few thoughts, but because we have too many. Your brain is constantly generating ideas, reactions, and stories, but most of them get filtered out before they ever reach your lips. This filter, the one whispering, "That's too random," or "They won't care about that," is exactly what's causing you to freeze. The more you worry about saying the right thing, the fewer options your conscious mind can see. Imagine someone mentions they just got back from vacation. Your brain instantly creates dozens of possible responses. You could ask about the trip, mention your own travel plans, comment on their tan, but then that filter kicks in. The tan comment seems shallow. That joke might not land. And suddenly, silence. The first step to never running out of things to say is realizing your problem isn't a lack of thoughts, it's an overactive filter. We all experience this paradox on dates, in interviews, at networking events. Those moments when the pressure to be interesting makes our minds go completely blank. But think about the last conversation that flowed effortlessly. That was your filter turned off. Now, let's learn how to do that on purpose. Chapter 1, the stop overthinking principle. What if I told you that overthinking is the #1 conversation killer? Your attempt to say the perfect thing is exactly what makes you say nothing at all. The stop overthinking principle is simple. Say what comes to mind within 3 seconds. After that, your internal filter kicks in and starts rejecting good material. This isn't about blurting out random things. Your natural social awareness will keep you appropriate. It's about bypassing your inner critic. We treat small talk like it's a job interview, as if one boring comment will disqualify us from human connection forever. But here's the truth. The boring things you say often lead to the best conversations because they're authentic, unexpected, and uniquely you. When someone mentions they love dogs, say whatever pops up. What kind? Or, "My neighbor's dog barks all night." Don't overanalyze. Just pick one. Even a simple comment can open surprising paths. The goal isn't to sound clever, it's to sound real. Think of your closest friends. You never overthink around them. That's the mindset to bring into every interaction. Chapter 2, curiosity, your conversation superpower. The secret to never running out of things to say isn't being interesting, it's being interested. People who can talk to anyone aren't the most talkative, they're the most curious. Genuine curiosity solves nearly every conversation problem. When you're truly curious, you'll never run out of questions, and people will love talking to you because being found interesting feels amazing. The key word is genuine. Don't fake it. Everyone has something fascinating about them. Your job is to find it. When someone talks about their job, don't stop at, "What do you do?" Ask, "What's the most challenging part? How'd you get into that field? What would surprise people about it?" Curiosity shifts your focus from your performance to their experience, and that's when real conversations start to flow. Chapter 3, the art of the follow-up question. Great conversationalists don't have tons to say, they know how to go deeper. Follow-up questions are your secret weapon. They turn surface-level chat into real connection. The formula is simple. Listen, identify a detail, dig deeper. Someone says, "I just got back from Italy." Most people say, "Oh, how was it?" But a follow-up master says, "What was your favorite city?" To, "What made Florence stand out?" To, "Was it the architecture or the atmosphere?" Each layer builds a richer exchange. Avoid the trap of switching the topic too fast. Stay with their story. Follow-ups show you're genuinely listening and make you instantly more likable. Chapter 4, conversation threading. Never run out of topics. Conversation threading is like having GPS for your social life. It means recognizing multiple directions hidden in every sentence. If someone says, "I went hiking in Colorado with my brother, but the weather wasn't great," you've got 5 threads: hiking, Colorado, their brother, weather, and travel. Any of these can spin into a new topic. When you learn to hear these threads, you'll never face that awkward, "So, what now?" silence again. Chapter 5, the balance of depth and lightness. The best conversations are like great movies, a mix of humor and heart. Too much depth feels heavy, too much lightness feels shallow. The magic is in the balance. Start light, build rapport, then go deeper naturally. If things get too heavy, bring in a lighter tone. That rhythm keeps conversations both meaningful and fun. Chapter 6, recovery strategies for when your mind blanks. Even pros go blank sometimes. The difference is they recover fast. Use environment scanning. Comment on what's around you. "This cafe has such a great playlist." Or curious reversion. Return to something they mentioned earlier. "By the way, you said you grew up in Seattle. What was that like?" These quick recovery moves keep things flowing and remove the panic. Chapter 7, the conversation emergency kit. Every great conversationalist has an emergency kit, a mental list of go-to questions and topics that work anywhere. Here are a few examples. What's been keeping you busy lately? Or what shows or podcasts are you hooked on right now? If you could teleport anywhere for 24 hours, where would you go? Keep 5 or 7 of these ready. They're your safety net when your brain freezes. Chapter 8, self-disclosure, creating meaningful connection. Want to deepen any conversation instantly? Share something small but real about yourself. When you open up slightly, people mirror your openness. Start with facts, then opinions, then feelings. Example: "I'm from Chicago," to "I love it, but I wouldn't move back," to "Leaving was actually really tough." That natural progression invites connection without oversharing. It's not about being vulnerable for attention, it's about being human. Chapter 9, the perfect exit, ending conversations gracefully. Knowing how to end a conversation is just as important as knowing how to start one. The perfect exit has 3 parts. Positive affirmation: "It's been great hearing about your photography projects." Genuine reason: "I have to head to another meeting." Future bridge: "Send me a link to your work. I'd love to see it." This formula leaves a positive impression every time. No awkward trailing off, no fake "we should hang out soon." A good exit means a good conversation well completed. Final thoughts. You now know the truth. Running out of things to say isn't about being boring, it's about filtering yourself too much. By using the 3-second rule, leading with curiosity, mastering follow-ups, threading topics, and knowing when to open up or wrap up, you'll never fear conversation again. Talking stops being a performance and starts being an exploration, and that's how real connections are made. So, go out there, start talking, and remember, you'll never truly run out of things to say. At least, not anymore.